Guys, how you doing? This is JD again, bringing you another quick video tutorial on how to get rid of those nasty viruses you've accumulated, either from programs you've downloaded or opening up emails or other activities that I'm not going to mention. You know, if you got viruses, you don't have to take it to a repair shop. You can do this right at home. All the programs we're going to be using today are completely free and safe to download. I download all of my anti-spyware and antivirus from bleepingcomputer.com. I'll leave links in the description for all the programs I'm going to use and the order in which to use them. But you have to make sure you do them in this order. I've been doing it for a few years now, and this seems to be the most effective way. So the first thing you're going to want to do, if you're up to it, is test your hardware. And when I say hardware, I don't mean, you know, take out your motherboard and test every little component. What I'm saying is test your hard drive. Use Western Digital Diagnostics. It's a free program you can download off the internet, and it will run a scan on your hard drive to make sure it's not failing. Test your memory with MemTest 86. Stuff like that. It's all software. You don't have to remove anything, guys. Don't worry about it. As soon as you've done that, what you're going to want to do is download all of these programs that I'm about to list off. Again, I will provide links to all of these in the description, so don't worry about that. You're going to want to download TDSS Killer, Rogue Killer, JRT or Junk Removal Tool, Malwarebytes Anti-Malware. Then you're going to want to download tweaking.com Windows Repair. Don't actually go to tweaking.com. So before we move on to the rest of the programs we've got to download, I just wanted to mention something about tweaking real quick, because I know sometimes people get confused when they run this program. There's a bunch of different tabs. First thing, don't update any of these programs. Just hit no if they ask if you want to go to their download page. Just hit no, okay? The second thing you're going to want to do is go to Repairs, open Repairs. It's going to do a little backing up and stuff like that. And you're going to get this big box of check boxes, and there you can see, like right now, there's 2 unchecked. You want all these to be checked, so just hit that button. Why that one's not checking? Oh, that's new. Okay, we don't need that one. But there will be, I think it's typically number 14. Just make sure that that's checked and hit Start Repairs, guys. That's all you gotta do. Sometimes this program can take a while, so just follow the instructions, and good luck. Shouldn't be too difficult. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Then you're going to want to download Malwarebytes Anti-Rootkit. Then after that, after you've run all those programs in that order, you're going to want to go to MS-Config through your Start menu and go to your Services and Startup, just to make sure that there's nothing in there that shouldn't be running when you start up your computer. And then after that, you're going to download Combo Fix. That's going to be the next program you run. This program will not work on Windows 8.1. Most of the time it will not work on Windows 10. Don't worry about it. It's really not that big of a deal. I threw it in there as an extra precaution. I always do. I always use it on my Windows 7 machines, though, and my Windows XP machines. So when you run these programs, you're going to want to boot your computer into safe mode. Now, if you're on a Windows 7 machine, when you boot up your computer, it's going to be one of the F buttons. Sometimes it's F8. You're going to want to mash that on your computer startup. That way you can boot into safe mode. If you're on Windows 10, what you're going to want to do is go to the Start menu, go to MS-Config, and under Startup Selection, or I'm sorry, under Boot, you're going to want to go to Safe Boot. And you're going to boot with network, just in case you saved your programs on a server or something like I do, so that way you can access them. So after you boot into safe mode is when you're going to run these programs. Again, the order in which you need to run these are TDSS Killer, Rogue Killer, Junk Removal Tool, Malwarebytes Anti-Malware, Tweaking Windows Repair, Malwarebytes Anti-Rootkit. Then you're going to do your MS-Config, and then Combo Fix if you can, and then ADW Cleaner. I forgot to mention that one. Then you're going to want to download and use ADW Cleaner. So after you're done doing that and you remove anything that's in there, restart your computer in normal mode, take it out of safe mode, download Microsoft Security Essentials or Windows Defender, depending on what operating system you're using, and run a full scan. And make sure you update the virus list, do the updates for it. Don't be lazy. You want to do this right. And then do a full scan. It could take some time. That's alright, guys. This is just an extra step to make sure that we're all clean. And then after that, guys, I recommend maybe uninstalling the programs but keeping them in a separate file or on a disk or a USB in case you need to do this again sometime. That way it's not cluttering our desktop and our hard drive and stuff like that. Alright, guys, again, don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate the support, and I'm going to be putting those links down in the description. If you have any questions at all, guys, please leave them in the comments below. Alright, guys, have a good one and good luck.